Now, there has been some jailbreaks in recent times by gunmen in parts of the country, during which many inmates comprising those awaiting trial and those convicted have escaped. One of such incidents was the attack on the Kuje Minimum or Medium Correctional Center in Abuja on 5th July 2022. This development has led to calls for the immediate resignation of the minister, Rauf Aregbesola, whose interior ministry oversees the correctional center. Clearview TV's Florence Joshua was on the streets of Abuja to ask the people if the calls should be for his resignation or to step up efforts.
The post of a government minister is no doubt an important public office. Anyone who is appointed into it is expected to perform well, hence the need to accept responsibility for the outcome of the position's mandate. In some advanced economies, when a public event suffers a loss, those in charge of it accept responsibility and bow out honorably. As a result, the culture of accepting responsibility is firmly rooted in such societies, whose leaders bear vicarious liability for whatever transpires within their functional jurisdiction, even where they are not personally at fault. In this instance, recollect on December 8, 2021, in the heat of jailbreaks, Aregbesola has announced to any Nigerian who cared to listen that he won't resign because of jailbreaks. So what are Nigerians saying?
It's unheard of in a country like Nigeria at this moment. Now have a prison break, and up to now nothing has happened and nobody has been sacked. It shows sign of inefficiency and inactiveness from the leaders and from the president. I believe there are something more to be done. Not only the Minister of Interior should be sacked, the military chiefs, even the IG of police, all the paramilitaries and militaries, all their heads, I guess they should be relieved from their duty.
I wonder what the Minister for Interior should, by now, I wonder what he's doing there. He should resign and look for a capable hand that will make sure that such thing don't happen. Such thing don't repeat itself again. So I wonder why the minister have not resigned. Because in Nigeria, people are not held accountable for their duties, the position they had. So I'm not surprised. But to me, whoever is involved or is in charge, they are supposed to prevent this kind of a shameful act. To me, that person should have held accountable and resigned.
And once people have started complaining, 1, 2, 3, so then let him resign. Then another person to continue. Maybe he's already weak. You understand? There are some people that they don't have the strength to do it again. So let them allow another set of people to.
Elder statesman and national leader of the Pan-Niger Delta Forum, PANDEF, Chief Edwin Clark, says he has withdrawn his support for the presidential candidates of the ruling All Progressives Congress, APC, Asiwaju Bola Tinubu, and that of People's Democratic Party, PDP, Atiku Abubakar. Addressing APC leaders of thought from Delta Central at his Abuja residence, Clark expressed disappointment over APC's Muslim ticket and PDP's choice of a northern candidate. The elder statesman said he remains strongly committed to the emergence of the next president of Nigeria from the south of the country. Clark expressed his disappointment over the decisions of the PDP and the APC on zoning and choice of a running mate.
This is the time for Southern Nigeria to produce the next president of Federal Republic of Nigeria. We members of DECAT are here to tell you that that resolution, that decision, we have keyed into it by the grace of God Almighty.
Very good, very good. Perhaps if I were to vote and you put only two parties, that's APC and PDP, I will vote for APC. So zoning the presidency to the south, PDP disappointed us. But the only thing your party has done that had made me to withdraw my support is its Muslim ticket.
The elder statesman also called on President Muhammadu Buhari to act on the forensic report on the Niger Delta Development Commission, NDDC.
Now you are thinking of removing that man and bringing other people there again, when there should be a board in that place now. That board, if not established, they will have problems. So this is a message I'm giving you to Omagige and to Mr. President.
The National Peace Committee has been speaking on the need for the political class in Nigeria to ensure a more peaceful environment for the Nigerian electorate to exercise their franchise during all democratic elections in the country. The secretary of the committee, Bishop Hassan Kuka, renewed the plea in Osogbo, the Osun State capital, this Wednesday during the signing of the peace accord by 13 political parties taking part in the July 16, 2022 governorship election in the state. Also speaking at the event, the chairman of the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, Professor Mahmoud Yakubu, noted the need for all parties to the peace accord to keep to the terms of agreement to ensure its total success. He also called on stakeholders to support the electoral umpire to ensure a credible conduct of the poll. Among political parties that signed the peace accord are the All Progressives Congress, APC, the People's Democratic Party, PDP, Action Alliance, AA, and others. The President's Defense and Police Officers' Wives Association, DPOA, and wife of Nigeria's Chief of Defense Staff, Vicky Irabo, has called on Nigerians not to lose faith in the ability of Nigerian troops to win the ongoing fight against insurgency and other forms of criminality ravaging different parts of the country. She said this during a humanitarian outreach to the medical center at the defense headquarters in Abuja. Clearview TV's Gloria Atta was there and now completes the report.
It is no longer news that the security challenges confronting the nation have assumed a frightening and worrisome dimension. Insecurity has unfortunately become a constant, dangerous and terrible part of our new normal way of life. Despite the challenges, the Nigerian Armed Forces, charged with the sole responsibility of protecting the territorial integrity of the country on land, air and sea, have been at the forefront in the battle to put an end to the menace. Speaking during a humanitarian outreach to the Defense Headquarters Medical Center, the president of DPOA, Vicky Irabo, said the visit is part of the association's non-kinetic support to the troops. She noted that the provision of adequate health care for military personnel is an essential source of morale and encouragement for them while discharging their duties to the nation. She therefore called on all Nigerians to continue to pray and support the armed forces without losing hope of their ability to defeat terror and other forms of criminality.
This gesture is our non-kinetic support to our troops, to let you know that we are praying for you. Our encouragement and prayers go to our troops. We also use this opportunity to say to Nigerians that we should not lose hope in our armed forces. We know that in no time they will defeat the adversaries of our dear nation.
The acting commandant of the medical center, Colonel O.O. Ojo, and the chief matron, Margaret Nsenjabi, both commended DPOA for supporting military personnel and their families undergoing medical care at the center. They therefore urged wives of military and police officers to table some of the issues facing the medical center to the appropriate quarters for prompt attention.
Today is an opportunity for the president of the DPOA to see the facility which the defense, all members of the armed forces in Abuja have at their medical center. So she would be able to at least relate some of these things to the Chief of Defense Staff himself, who I personally know, and I know is very passionate about the health of his troops.
I was made to understand that when I came in, that there was a hospital that was earmarked for this noble institution, very close to Nambari, a 2-story building. It's still standing there. Nothing has been done to it. But I know you will use our good office to assist us. If that is great, maybe you can look around and see where you can expand this place for us.
Highlight of the visit was the presentation of gift items and disposable hospital items to the center. The DPOA members later undertook a tour of the wards and facilities at the medical center. Gloria Atta reporting for Clearview Television.